My name's Jonathan Smith. I'm a PGA pro. I've managed to get to a +3 handicap. I'm looking to start some golf next year on tour. I was looking into the internet and looking at trying to stabilise my swing and trying to find something that I felt was going to give me an advantage, something that I thought was going to be easy to do and repeat. And I came across the Somax swing method. I've been playing golf for about 23, 24 years now. I've been teaching golf for about the last 6 years. I've got a current playing handicap of around +3. The main things about the Somax golf swing that appeal to me are the fact that it's very logical. I like the fact that you can measure it so easily, and most of all the fact that you start your hands in a position where they're going to return to an impact. That just seems to make sense to me. And I would have my hands set well below the plane line. I would then turn to the top of my backswing. I would then swing through, and then of course my hands are going to return in a higher position, which is going to mean I'm going to need to stand up and out of the shot. So I'll make a demonstration of the swing there. There's a lot more hands and arms used, as well as I was of course transferring my weight a lot more from right to left. So this is kind of what that swing looked like.
The Somax swing measurement system shows that Jonathan's old swing forced him to change his spine angle down the line from 28 degrees at address to 17 degrees at impact, a change of 11 degrees.
With the Somax swing, we're talking about getting the hands up a lot higher onto the plane line. The ball position as well, of course, is much more in the centre rather than more to the left. Now from this position here, all I've got to do is just turn my body, and I'm going to be relying on my hips to create the swing power rather than my hands and arms. So it's going to look a little bit more like this.
With his new Somax golf swing, Jonathan changed his spine angle from 24 degrees at address to 20 degrees at impact, a change of only 4 degrees, or about a third of what he was doing before.
With a traditional type of swing, you're going to be talking about a ball position that's further to the left.
Jonathan's old swing forced him to increase his front spine angle from 4 degrees at address to 14 degrees at impact, for an increase of 10 degrees.
With the Somax method, you're playing everything down just forward of centre.
With his new Somax golf swing, Jonathan changed his front spine angle from 5 degrees to 10 degrees, just a 5-degree increase, or half of what he was doing before.
One of the things that I've noticed since I've changed the swing, the degree of accuracy as well as the length improvement is nice to see. Well, the Somax swing is that, I'm finding that with the short and mid irons, I'm more accurate. I can pick a line and keep it there. And as you saw when we got up there, I was no more than 20 feet from the hole. This was taking my game to a new level, and I found that I was able to stand at tees. I would hit 5, 10 drives in a row, 290 to 300 yards that would all hold and stay in the fairway. One evening I'd even been able to hit 7 consecutive shots that were all within 5 paces of one another. Which to me I found pretty spectacular, because I'd not been able to achieve that before, and that sort of accuracy from that distance to me seemed pretty special. I was looking for something more from my swing. Although I'd developed a good level of playing with my old swing, I felt there was something more. There was something that was going to be easy for me to measure and have a system, and that's what I felt that the Somax swing design or system was offering me. So it was a way of measuring the swing as well as it making logical sense. First of all, I want to go and measure my front spinal angle in the address position. This is me at address here. So if I take the protractor that came with the Somax pack, And then I'm going to be looking at a line or an angle that's going to be moving towards the middle of my shirt collar. So looking at that on the protractor, we're looking at about 5 degrees. At this position here at impact, I now want to measure my front spinal angle again. The ideal obviously is that it's in the same position that it was to start with. So we can see here that there has been a movement, and we're probably looking at more like 10 degrees on this. So there has been a movement in my spinal angle. I've increased my spinal angle at impact by around 5 degrees. So it's not the same. So that's something I can work on. We had 100 tour players came up in August. They played for 2 days and 2 of them broke par. So that gives you an idea of the, of the difficulty of it. Oh, you see that? That was right onto the green. That pitched flush on the centre of the green. So I've carried that, I don't know exactly the carry of that, but it's saying 298 to the centre from that marker you've got there. And that was dead straight, and you should see the pitch mark of that drive on the green. That was absolutely perfect. You know, I'm not going to hit it any better than that.